Jennifer Lopez breaks her silence on toxic relationships. We got to talk about that and a lot more. But before we get into it, let me introduce myself. My name is Sebastian, and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So girl, listen, if you're looking for a new messy best friend who is going to keep you updated on all things Diddy, Kardashians, Britney, J-Lo, Biebers, I mean, you name it, I'm covering it. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. Listen, me and my my sidekick over here, we love to spill. Oh my God, we match. Oh my God, we match, girl. We match. Listen, we gotta talk because Jennifer Lopez. Where do you want to go? Okay, he likes to be in the middle of my legs. Okay, so listen. So in this new bombshell interview, Jennifer Lopez does open up about a lot of things, but one thing that really surprised me is acknowledging her own toxic traits. So Jennifer Lopez sat down with Interview Magazine. You could check out the full recap in the description below. She, of course, talked about all things J-Lo, but this time around, she kind of opened up, and I was like, girl, what in the Oompa Loompa? This is me now. Orange drink, small bag of chips, ham and cheese is going on here. But anyways, girl, listen, right? So she did mention a little bit of her past. Now, I would say J-Lo could have done a little bit of a better job to be more open, but listen, this is probably the openest we've ever seen Ms. Jennifer Lopez. But this is something that really caught my eye. So the interviewer, Nikki Glaser, says, the pain you just went through, you do not regret. J-Lo says, not 1 second. That doesn't mean it didn't almost take me out for good. It almost did. But now on the other side of it, I think to myself, fuck, that is exactly what I needed. Thank you, God. I'm sorry it took me so long. I'm sorry that you had to do this to me so many times. I should have learned it 2 or 3 times ago. I get it. You had to hit me really hard over the head with a fucking sledgehammer. You dropped the house on me. Don't have to do it again. Love the way she actually acknowledges and says 2 to 3 times. Honey, I think it's more like 5 times. But listen, girl, listen. Self-awareness. You know, it's difficult to get. It's difficult to get sometimes, girl. We see people that have zero self-awareness, and we're like, how do you survive every single day with the mess that you carry? You know what I mean? Then she says, and by the way, that doesn't mean I have everything figured out. Now, I'm excited. When you say you're just going to be on your own, yes, I'm not looking for anybody. Married in a year. Because everything that I've done over the past 25 to 30 years, being in these different challenging situations, what can I fucking do when it's just me flying on my own? Listen, I don't say not to be in love with love. I think love is a beautiful thing. But I do think that when you search for something inside of someone else, that is wrong. You have to have everything good within yourself. The most important love is the one you have with yourself. Once you have that figured out, then you can really, really, really find someone, and you can really just, understand that you don't need someone to complete you. You complete yourself. But of course, having someone by your side, it's obviously an add-on. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. This is probably the most real I have ever seen her. You know, when celebrities enter the fame aspect of their careers, right? Their teams and PRs, they tell them, keep your private stuff private. Just, focus on the art, the craft of it all, and if there's a big scandal, it'll go away. Just, stay quiet. Nowadays, we don't want that. We've talked about this. The age of hiding things and trying to display a picture perfect life does not work anymore. We want real, we want authentic, we want raw and transparent. So the fact that Jennifer Lopez is doing this, I don't know if she's watching my videos, hey Jen, or she completely changed her team, or she's saying, fuck it, you know what, girl, I'm on my way to 60. I don't need this bullshit anymore. Listen, there is nothing wrong with being human. Humans make mistakes. We all F up at some point in our lives. And the most beautiful thing that we could do is own up to it. Understand acknowledge our toxic traits, acknowledge that we are not picture perfect, because we're not meant to be picture perfect. So actually, this is the greatest start. This is the greatest love story ever started with Jennifer Lopez. And I tell you something, girl, I'm pretty sure she watches my videos, because let me tell you something. What did I say since a while ago? The first thing she needs to do is do an interview and talk about how she messed everything up, and how she's been doing this for some time. And just to be real, I've talked to you guys about this many times. And I find it to be very refreshing, because celebrities nowadays, they don't quite understand that us real people, we're going through so much. Going to a grocery store, is very anxiety driven nowadays, financially, spiritually. We've gone through shit, man. We don't live in that bubble that they live in. We live in the real world. So to see a celebrity use their platform and be honest and raw and real, that is what it's about. Now, she doesn't specify, it to be about relationships, but girl, anyone can put two and two together. You don't have to be the brightest light bulb in the Home Depot to understand that, girl, But I will say this, I'm pleasantly surprised. Now, I will think that the next step for her is to do a sit down on camera interview. Not right now, girl, because nobody wants to see a Jennifer Lopez interview right now. I would say wait until the beginning of next year, okay? Wait to the beginning of next year. First of all, we're entering Mariah Carey season. And like I told you, where there's Mariah, there's no J-Lo. So we're entering Mariah season, and it's all gonna be like, I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's no room for la 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 la. There's no room for that right now. So take some time, enjoy this time, eat some good food. We have Halloween, we have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas. Like right now, J-Lo, enjoy your moment. This is your moment to be with your family. This is your moment to be relaxed. Then maybe January, February, maybe even late February, you come back with a sit-down interview and you spill everything and you talk about everything. But something tells me that there is a book in progress. Mark my words. I am so sure that we are going to get a book. We're going to get a book. My inside resources, my That's So Raven, is telling me that there is going to be a book. There is going to be a damn book, and then there's going to be a press conference, there's going to be a press tour, and it's going to be, all these things. She did say in the interview that, before we know it, she'll be like shaking her ass again. So I'm sure she has plans to come back. Listen, your life's worth is not determined by your record sales or by concerts or accolades or anything like that. It's about what you can do with your platform that you have, and that will be the best treasure that you can leave in your history of being a huge public figure. When you use your platform for good, you will be remembered for that. You don't want to be remembered for the love-obsessed lady who got married 5,000 times and who kept on doing it and kept on being toxic, So use your platform for good. There's so many people out there getting divorced. There's so many of your fans, starting over and having this new life and doing all these things. So, reach out to them, man. You know what I mean? Like have a moment where you do this. One great idea that I have, J-Lo, if you're watching, because I think you are, one great idea I have is that you do a divorce movie. Now, she's done 5,000, wedding movies, right? I cannot see Jennifer Lopez on another wedding dress again, okay, bitch? At this point in time, it's becoming my strange addiction, okay, girl? For real. All right. On this episode, girl eats chalk. Boy eats cat hair. Jennifer Lopez is obsessed with marriage. One thing that I think she should do is she should do a really cool divorce movie a la Bridesmaids with really, really like a strong cast, okay, ensemble cast. Maybe put in Melissa McCarthy, maybe put in Tiffany Haddish, or, put in funny ladies, like Reese Witherspoon or, Sofia Vergara, like just really, really funny ladies. All the funny ladies in Hollywood that you can find. Queen Latifah, I love her. I mean, there's so many funny ladies. And just do a powerful divorce movie, very much like First Wives Club, right? But like raunchy and funny and dirty, and like a group of girlfriends get divorced, or they meet at a divorce group whatever, right? Something like that. And the reason I say it is because it will be so obvious, but it would also be really cool to see her in that light, to see her breaking down and crying, at least on film. And I think people will really start seeing a new side of her. So Jennifer, listen, I've given you enough free advice, girl. If you want, you can hire me, boo boo. Okay. But listen, what do we guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think that this is the beginning of Jennifer Lopez's like new mantra, new era, new version of J-Lo? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't take you guys for granted at all. I love you all so much. You guys just mean the world to me, and I'm so grateful and thankful to be able to make videos with you guys and to hear your comments below. Thank you for subscribing, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Mwah. See you in my next one. Bye.